Hello. Stuck in the Dungeon features crude language, adult humor, and is not suitable for all audiences. This has been a content warning. Hey prisoners, and welcome back to another episode of Stuck in the Dungeon. I'm your DM Liam, and today we'll be joined by...
First and not last today, Eric?
Yeah, switching it up on us today.
Yeah, that confused me too.
Took me off guard.
And then to keep the random thing going...
I'm Adam.
Just Adam. Always Adam.
Yeah.
And third...
Liberty.
And now, last, but definitely not least, we have...
I'm Adam.
We're joined by Double Adam today.
Yes, I will not be introducing myself. You can call me Adam for the rest of the podcast.
All right, well...
All right, Adam.
All right,
Thanks, Adam. Nice to meet you, Adam. But no, I'm Kyle. Welcome back.
And welcoming you back, we are going to recap the last insane episode.
I fucking died.
You died, people got stuck in piss troughs, people
I forgot about the piss trough.
pissed really loud with...
Listen to how hard I can piss.
Damn, you frying chicken in there, or are you just happy to see me? Nah, but for real though, you piss loud as fuck.
Okay, but anyway, we should probably redo this intro now. Oh god, it's all stayed in. Alright, you can cut that part then.
The crew of the Moldy Cheese escaped the temple on the island of Manta Bay. As they escaped the temple, it erupted in a giant earthquake, releasing one of Egrir Omir's parts. I think it was his armpit?
Probably.
Is what we determined it was the armpit of Egrir Omir.
Yes, because the last time we saw his knee.
Yes. Thus destroying a giant chunk of the island. As that is happening, the crew sailed back with the foldable boat and a new map piece in hand. Then some shenanigans ensued on the boat, with Hoppity getting stuck in the urinal trough and Keel playing with his flask of endless water. After some time, they made it to the next island on their journey, Tri-Peak Island. While getting on the island, they explored and found a temple that was built over the water heading towards the ocean. They split into two teams, one consisting of Jacques and Jovianne, who went under the temple swimming, while Hoppity and Keel went through the temple on foot and flipper.
Yes.
Keel and Hoppity ran into many traps, Hoppity easily avoiding all of them, Keel taking most of the nets, trapping him down on the floor, getting shot with harpoons that ended up sticking out of multiple points in his body. Finally, he came to the last hurdle, where he jumps over the pressure plate area, doing a front flip, lands perfectly, slowly to hear a chink as the pressure plate drops, and he drops into a giant vat of electric eels. As Keel was being eaten by the eels, he looks toward the ceiling, thinking back to his time on the Astral Sea. He thinks back and finds on the ship all of his different personalities all now have a body form, and they are just dancing and having fun time being crazy goblins on the ship.
Hey, not every goblin has to be crazy. That's kind of racist.
All of your goblins are crazy.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
Everyone's staring at me, so I guess it is true.
Keel notices he was being drawn to the captain's door, which was slightly ajar. He walks in and sees an old man shuffling a deck of cards. He sits down and plays the game of Death's Hand against Balafor. Keel wins by picking up the Joker card. Keel immediately shot back to life, exploding with all the goblin grease-infused water around him. Now a half-charred goblin body flops past the temple's last trap onto the floor. But as we're going into we're going to shoot under the temple to Jovianne and Jacques. You guys are under the temple in the water. You have about 90 feet to get to where you see the opening in the temple. Give me a strength check to just see how fast you can get there.
Wait, to swim against the current?
35?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's against the current and the waves coming in.
Tide's coming in.
There's still force that once it cuts at the temple, it goes under too.
Yeah, water moves underwater.
You do not know aerodynamics or water dynamics, apparently.
I got a natural 1.
All right.
I was going to say, sorry, this is just me asking as a player as well. If they have a natural swim speed, would it technically just be considered difficult terrain to swim through a current?
Yeah, but I wanted the roll to make it interesting. It'll still be difficult terrain, but
okay.
Natural 1 and what?
8.
Oof. You guys start sort of struggling against the current that is pushing y'all back. What's y'all's swim speed?
35.
Do you not have a swim speed, Jovianne?
I'm sure I do.
It's the same as your walking speed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you go 15 and you go 35 divided by
18 or
8.
17.
Well,
Round up or round down, right?
yeah, you're slightly
Wait.
ahead of Jovianne, who has been known to like swim in water, but you're getting the upper hand a tiny bit.
So she can breathe, right? You can
Yeah.
breathe underwater? Okay.
Yeah.
So wait, you can swim underwater real well, and she can breathe underwater real well. We all can't both do that.
No, we're twins. We can't be like.
They got different
Awesome.
genetics.
Yeah. It has to be split evenly between us.
Magic.
What were y'all's parents? Fair enough.
Dead.
Jesus. Okay. Moving on.
Give me another strength roll to make it the rest of the way, possibly.
That would be a 4.
Actually, that last one, I got a 1, and I have a... I don't know. This one's a 7.
7. You go slightly a little bit farther, about 15 more feet each.
Okay.
Are these like in turn time? So it's just been 12 seconds, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. You can still breathe.
Give me another strength thing.
I'm gonna
Oh, by the way, one of y'all has my decanter of endless water.
Are you like right near me? Like, are we close? Like, we're close.
Yeah, you
All
have been rolling terribly, so
I'll
you're
cast
close.
Long Strider on you. You can add 10 to movement.
So what, that can go 20 feet?
13.
Also,
13.
twinsies.
As you cast
20.
Long Strider, Jovianne finally picks up a good underwater swimming style along with Jacques. The twin splash is what it's called. And
It's where they're both doing the breaststroke, but like with their legs interlocked. It's weird.
yeah,
That is weird.
body-wise, it shouldn't be working, but somehow it does.
Correct.
With that, you do not have difficult terrain with that, and you start speeding up a little bit. So you're about 60 feet in each, and give me your possibly final roll to get to this little opening.
9.
8.
You're almost
I'm
there.
thinking to myself, I really need to take off my like leather trench coat next time I go swimming.
Yeah.
It's really weighing me down.
How's Rupert doing under there, by the way? Or did he come in with us?
I'm actually using my trench coat as like an air bubble.
For Rupert?
That's what's dragging me behind. That's why I can't swim so
He
fast.
has an underwater parachute.
You're a little extra buoyant for some reason. You can't quite figure out what it is.
He swims and just bounces off the top of the temple.
Rupert's getting the shit beat out of him
Yeah,
by
you-
the ceiling.
You just hear like a monkey screech each time.
But underwater, so it's more like a...
Yeah.
He'll be fine.
You finally reach the opening to the end of the temple. It is this little water pool that has come up a little bit from the ocean, but isn't spilling over. It
Do I
is.
see it from where I'm standing?
Did you turn back and look at the explosion?
I mean, I like turned back, but I assume
So actually, with the time difference,
Oh yeah, because this would have
y'all,
happened right
y'all
as
would,
we had entered.
yeah, y'all would still be.
So an explosion went off behind us as we first walked in. We both turned around for a second, and then we turned back and we're like, eh.
Yeah. You both are still dealing with the traps and stuff.
Gotcha.
You guys, Jovianne and Jacques, come up to surface in this giant circular room where you see this chained up mass, like the same last time, is around. What do you guys want to do in this room?
I want to say that Jovianne, that goblin, and that frog, they're gonna be coming.
Yep.
Hoppity last time.
We are preventing it.
Okay.
I'm gonna look for the map piece.
All right, give me a perception check.
Is there an entrance to this room, like a clear like?
Yes.
entrance?
You. Give me. What was your perception?
16.
16. You look, there is sort of right behind you, there is one entrance that you currently see the goblin and Hoppity getting taken down by nets right now.
Okay.
What'd you get, Jovianne?
17.
17. You see attached to one of the chains is the last piece of the map.
I'm taking it.
All right. You go up and grab it, and
But I have these 3 pieces.
I would like, just as a precautionary measure, to cast silence in the doorway, going
how long does silence last?
up to 10 minutes with concentration. It's a 20-foot radius.
All right.
Are they leaving us here?
I don't know.
No.
So silence is cast on the door. Anything else y'all want to do?
I'm gonna conjure 8 wolf guard.
Okay. Jovianne summons 8 wolves who are dripping wet from the ocean, just come out of a giant like swell of kelp, and you hear a lot of goopiness that form into wolves. With that, y'all are Hoppity. You have
Teleported.
you have teleport to the end of it. Keel. Well, you're getting harpooned, so yeah.
Oh, I thought this was the blowing up out of the whole scene. My mistake.
Not yet. You're getting harpooned, but
Sorry,
that's,
in that case, we're like, fuck, shit.
yes.
I want to hide like on the threshold. This is the door. I want to hide on the wall. I don't want Hoppity to do the thing. So if he walks in, I want to be able to grab him.
All right, give me a stealth check.
I would like.
All right, give me another stealth check.
It's a natural 1, but a 12
All right,
with my stealth.
Nat 20.
all right.
The duality of man.
Jovianne,
It's a Wednesdays, right?
Jovianne slinks up against the wall and is just hidden in the slight shadow that the threshold shows. Jacques,
I think my silence is like where to pass without trace.
yeah. At that time, Hoppity is, I guess, watching Keel, who is now doing a flip and has landed. Everyone hears a giant stone movement noise, followed by a giant splash and goblin screams.
Oh, so now I can do the thing?
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah.
Do I see him fly out of the pit?
Not yet.
Okay.
You did see
I
the
look
pit.
different.
You did see the pit drop. Is there anything else y'all want to do in the room? Or is that it? Cool. As that is happening, you hear a whole bunch of water being traversed by these eels and sort of like
Electrical crackling. You hear my bones and skin sizzling.
yes. Then a few minutes of silence. Then a giant explosion and sort of a wet slapping sound as Keel's body hits the top of the temple, hits the bottom of the temple, and now he is half charred. Hoppity, you've heard the explosion and looked around.
Oh man, what was that?
Am I alive now?
Yeah.
Okay. Am I on 1 hit point?
No.
Oh, full health? Okay.
Pulling the Joker, you have
Wait,
full health.
am I actually completely charred on half of my body?
Yeah, you exploded because you rolled on the table that anything you touch that is flammable will become flammable for 12 hours.
Oh no, that's the wild magic table. That's through magical means. I don't burst into flames.
Yes, but everything around you did.
Yes.
So
the eels caught fire while I was in the water.
Yes.
So I am burnt.
Yes.
I come up and I have a coin in my hand, and on one side of the coin is a face. It's got scratched up etchings on it, and on the other side is a normal coin. No, that was just a bit. I stand up and I pat myself down, and I go, fuck, that hurt. Where am I? Oh, Hoppity?
Scrundo?
Yeah, Scrundo.
What are you doing here?
What do you mean? I've been here the whole time, haven't I?
No.
You know, we can talk more about this later. What are we doing? In a temple? I think?
Trying to find map pieces.
I reach into my pocket and I pull out 3 map pieces. You mean like these?
Yeah. We already have those, but we're looking for the other one, the last piece.
So down?
No, we gotta go this way, I think.
I follow Hoppity's lead.
So as you walk past the threshold, you don't hear anything.
Huh.
You
I
see-
speak. Can I hear myself?
No.
We walk outside the bubble. I go, hey Hoppity, I think there's something wrong in there.
Yeah.
Did you walk forward or backwards?
Backwards.
Okay. You're back before the threshold.
Maybe there's like a puzzle with silence?
Maybe.
What do we do?
I don't know. Let's
You wanna
keep
just-
looking.
I was gonna say, you wanna just give up?
No.
Why?
I don't know.
Alright, I guess we'll go down the tunnel again. We proceed down the tunnel.
All right. You walk through the tunnel. As you hit the silence threshold.
I'm going to first roll an investigation
Okay.
for traps. 13 plus 3, 17.
17. You do not notice any more traps, snares, pressure plates. Anything doesn't seem trapped past this point.
I reach down to my waistband and try and grab my decanter of endless water, and it's not there. And I'm like, where the fuck did my decanter go? But he can't hear me because we're in a bubble of silence.
Yeah.
And we just keep walking.
Yeah. You walk past the threshold where you see, as you're walking up just with your passive perception, you see Jacques is just standing inside the bubble.
I think I'm stealth. I don't know. I rolled a 1.
I'm staring at Jacques.
Oh.
I don't look like Keel anymore.
Okay. Hey, Hoppity, what's going on?
You can't hear
Y'all are in
him.
silence.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
We can't hear you either. We're just staring at you confused.
I wanna grab for Hoppity. I wanna try to grab him.
Do you touch Hoppity's skin?
Yeah, of course I do.
All right. Give me a.
You're gonna touch my poisoned skin?
That's fine.
Give me a grapple check. Hoppity, give me a. If you don't want this to happen, give me a strength roll. Jacques, give me an athletics roll. Whoever gets higher wins.
Jesus Christ, another nat 1.
9.
So I got a 3.
9. You go to touch Hoppity's skin and grab it, but Hoppity,
It's slippery.
it's a little bit slippery. What happens when someone touches your skin, Hoppity?
They are poisoned. That's all
yeah,
it says.
Like con save or
Yeah, I think it's against a DC 12, if I'm not mistaken, for the
Yeah.
grung stats.
all right, Jacques, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Come on, fourth nat one.
And then you'd be poisoned for an hour if you fail.
Nat one.
Really?
So you're poisoned for an hour.
Dice.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. That's my
Here,
fourth one, though.
take my lucky one. Jesus.
All on different dice, too. Alright.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You are now in the poison condition, which is
Disattacks.
Yes.
disadvantage on everything.
And ability checks.
Cool. How long does that last?
An hour.
Cool.
Yeah, as Jacques goes to grab at Hoppity, what is happening?
I take a defensive stance because I'm confused.
All right.
I
No,
do
I'm
the
holding a
same.
sword. don't look at me like this. This isn't how Goblin stances up. He just pulls out a sword. He's like, "The fuck are you doing?"
I'm doing the same, but with my spear in hand.
All right.
We're just pointing him at Jacques like
The hell?
Alright.
we're gesturing at him menacingly.
I'm just gonna run back into the room.
Can I roll a grapple with my chainsword?
No.
Well, I don't have a decanter of endless water.
Yeah.
I would have done that. Can I roll another perception check while I'm in this bubble?
Sure.
Natural 20.
What's your stealth plus natural 20? What's a modifier, Jovianne?
Plus,
It's for perception, correct?
Yeah.
So that's a 20 plus 3 plus perception is wisdom. That's a 26.
As Jovianne was incredibly hiding.
Fucking I just do that thing like my head fucking snaps and you see the glows like of a cat's eye following behind it. I just stare at you and I'm like,
I'm gonna hold up your canter.
I go and grab it.
I'm taller.
I'm rolling an acrobatics check to ninja jump off the wall to grab it out of her hands.
All right, acrobatics check. Depending on how you want to keep it away from him, like, are you?
I'm just gonna.
All right, give me a dexterity check.
Are they out of silence now?
No.
You haven't dispelled the spell.
I didn't know how far y'all moved.
17.
Fuck.
What's the name? Scrungo?
Scrundo.
Strundo.
Scrundo.
Fuck you and your
Scrundo. Scrundo.
Fuck you and your character names.
Scrundo the Goblin Swabby. He worked as a cabin boy for a long time on a ship in the star system.
I am gonna struggle with this. Strundo.
Scrundo.
Scrundo. Scrundo. What?
Yeah, you got it. No, that was it. Scrundo.
Okay.
Not Scrungo. Scrundo. I love my goblin names.
You go and grab the decanter of endless water from Jovianne, who just.
I'm going to then put the tip of it in her mouth and put my sword to her throat, and I look at her and I go, "Don't fucking make me do it."
I'm just gonna back.
Clip my decanter onto my belt, and then I push you away from me, and I'm like, "Personal space," but you can't hear me, and I walk away.
Give me a wisdom check if you can read lips.
Do you have the observant feat?
No.
Oh, because then if you did, you could understand me. Wisdom.
11. You pick up some of the words that he's saying.
Space. That's all you hear is space. And I walk away.
Thumbs up.
I walk out of the bubble of silence.
Yeah, I'll dispel silence. This is leading to more problems than.
Silence
Well,
is
maybe.
silence
Maybe
is
more
dispelled,
problems unsolved.
and now everyone you hear sounds coming back of like the rushing waves around you and the slight drips of water.
Why'd you try to kidnap Hoppity?
He's gonna unleash something. We don't know what it is, but he did it at the last temple. He's gonna do it at this one.
Fuck the place up.
Nah, he's fine.
No, he's not.
Don't tell me what to do.
I didn't tell you what to do.
I don't give a shit. Don't tell me what to do. We're gonna take him with us.
Sure, go ahead, take him.
All right, let's
Please
go,
stop
Hoppity.
touching that.
All right.
And then point my decanter of endless water. No, I'm kidding. I'm not doing that again. We walk down the stairs.
I look at Jovianne and shrug. Right?
You guys made it really difficult for no reason.
Yo, he
There's
went into a
plenty of
trance, and we were
reason why
gonna
we
make
made it
sure that, like,
difficult.
if he went into a trance, he was gonna be stopped.
Scrundo doesn't care.
So
Should I roll to see if I'm in a trance?
To see if he wants to awaken Egrir Omir.
you haven't touched it.
Speaking of, I put my hand in front of him and I go, "Hey, if you do that again, are we gonna get jumped by another crazy fish guy?"
I don't know.
I mean,
you want to
there's
find
others.
out?
No, I do not. No, not really.
Hold up. There's still my 8 wolves guarding the thing right now, too.
Holy shit, those are 8 wolves.
Yeah.
Why are they wet? You know what? I don't want to deal with this. I grab Hoppity with my grease-covered goblin hand.
Hey, what are you doing?
And I go, "We're going back. Come on."
Is there any treasure in this room besides the map?
No.
You know, like the map's the greatest treasure, but all along the actual treasure. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, give me
No.
a perception check.
With disadvantage.
Yeah.
Because you're poisoned.
Hey, that's
8.
Better than nothing.
No, looking around, there's a lot of carved stone and these metal shackles, and that's about it in this room.
All right.
Yeah, I told you this wasn't worth it.
Well, there's always the next one.
That I will.
I mean, I
decide
could
whether or not
always
we do.
touch the
Okay,
shackle.
all right.
I don't want to touch the shackle.
I'm poisoned right now, so we should just.
We might get
we should
hurt.
Go.
And I'm already died today.
I puke on myself.
Fair.
Jacques throws up on himself.
I'm gonna,
Oh, Jesus.
I didn't know it was that powerful, man. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It is my fault. I touched yours.
Yeah, don't try to surprise me again.
Anyway, after you guys, let's get out of here.
Nope, you guys.
I don't trust you.
I'm gonna.
I
hop
point
in-
my decanter of endless water at you and go, so we can do it.
I'm gonna hop in the water and wash it off. So see ya.
You guys are I can't swim. Fuck. I can only float.
I'm not leaving this room till Hoppity leaves.
I push Hoppity into the water.
I'll open up
Dry me out.
trench coat. For
No,
the
you're
top
fine. I hand you the decanter of endless water. That's fresh water. Come on.
It'll do no good in salt water.
Well, then we'll go back through the exit upstairs and we'll just float over with my decanter.
Okay.
I'll open up.
He already touched you. Are you
Stinks a
sure?
little bit,
Are you sure you want him to touch you again?
No, I touched him. I'm already poisoned. Can I get more poisoned?
Can you get more poisoned, Liam?
I mean, you have a
Technically,
shirt
no.
on your back though,
What's that?
right? Your trench coat is over.
Yeah, but
you.
he's
no,
very
but if I
moist.
secrete any more, it'll just become a huge disadvantage to the point where you're hallucinating.
You
Someone
guys
say
take the way-
hallucinating?
You guys take the way you came in.
Okay, we go out. I use my decanter of endless water to fly to the other end without getting hit by traps.
All right,
I'm holding on to his foot.
both Hoppity and Scrundo
Scrundo.
fly out of the temple
You
over.
can call me Scrung, or Scrundy, or Scrundaffer,
Strung.
or Scrundiddle.
I'll call you Strung. That's easier.
Scrung?
Yeah.
There's no K in my name.
There's no K in what I said. There's a G.
There's no G in my name either. The Goblin G is D. Anyways, did you want me to roll something?
No, with it moving 30 feet, you get over. You already activated all the other traps. You get over the sort of pressure plate pit,
And I
and
fly over it.
yeah, Jovianne sees they get on the water bottle and jet.
It's the
Ow.
magic bag of winds from fucking SpongeBob. First,
Basically.
plant feet firmly on ground. Second, untie bag. Third, ride bag. Oh, SpongeBob.
Yeah. With a little bit of time, both groups reconvene at the front of the temple on the sand.
Oh, I didn't say what I was doing.
Oh yeah, what do you want to do?
Are you burning the map?
Everyone's gone, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Scrundo is always
Is my if I have a Tinder, is it gonna actually light this thing?
Roll an Arcana
Because we were
check.
able to use torches previously.
Yeah. Roll a survival check to just see if it ignites.
No, roll an Arcana to see if it's magic paper that doesn't burst into flame. It's incredibly wet in the cave. The tinder doesn't light.
Oh, torches.
14.
Jesus, a +8 in survival? We don't use survival ever.
The piece of paper.
yeah, I just fucking did, dude.
Jovianne pulls a match and lights the bottom of the map. It immediately sets flame and starts catching fire.
You made sure not to know where the last location was, too, did you? So now we don't know where we're going, guys.
I'm gonna wait till it's completely gone. Shmish.
All right. Jovianne stomps the ashes into the stone.
And I threw it on the ground!
And then I'll head out.
All right. Jovianne heads out. Everyone meets up, and a few minutes later, Jovianne comes out of the temple.
Why do you smell like burning?
Mind your business.
Don't tell me what to do. I already told you not to tell me what to do.
I didn't tell you what to do.
You just
do
did.
The first time. The second time, yeah. If I want to talk to you, I'll talk to you, buddy. All right?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yep.
Just don't talk to me.
Too bad.
I walk away.
I'm gonna follow you.
Why the she fall? God damn. I try to swim, but I can't. Fuck, I'm drowning! God damn it!
He goes to hop into the waves and immediately starts drowning like the
I'm
low,
gonna pick him up by the back of his shirt. Water.
low penguin from Surf's Up.
Anyway, can we get back to the fucking boat, guys?
All right. I'm gonna pull out my folding boat.
All right.
Tiny.
Foldable,
Let's go.
Hop on, stop.
foldable boat opens. Jovianne hops on, followed by Jacques.
Well,
On the way
Hoppity,
back to your boat.
Yeah.
you getting on the boat?
Yeah.
Hoppity gets on the boat.
All right.
I get in the back of the boat, and I leave my decanter of endless water on my belt. I don't do anything.
Cool.
I just sit there.
Cool.
So we going back, or what?
We are.
Get rowing.
My boat. You can.
Yeah, your boat, your manpower. I can sit here. I got nothing better to do.
I roll my eyes.
See, Jacques knows what he's up.
Jacques starts rowing, and about half an hour later, you start seeing the moldy cheese come over the horizon.
Oh, there it is. My pride and joy. Wonder how all the Sallys are doing. Those are my rats. You guys got a problem with me? What the fuck is everyone staring?
You're a bit different, pal.
A little bit.
The fuck? What do you mean? I'm fine. Scrundo the Goblin.
Which one are you today? Scrundo?
Yeah, I'm
They
Scrundo the
haven't
Goblin.
met Scrundo, though.
Yeah.
I have.
Where's Stern? I like Stern.
Where'd we meet?
We met in the astral plane.
Oh, yeah. Stern? He's gone. All of them. All of them are gone. Swallowed up by the realms of insanity in the astral plane.
That's unfortunate.
That's where I was for a long time. Separated in 4 different places. Always knowing everything going on around me, but never knowing anything at all. I go and cuddle up with a pile of rats on the boat.
This is... Okay, more bullshit.
He doesn't care. He has a blanket of rats that have pulled themselves over him and making him really comfortable. He has a pillow made of rats, but like they're just actually a bunch of rats hooked onto each other with their paws.
Rat King.
That's what they call me, Scrundo the Rat King.
Yeah.
I present moldy cheese to my rats.
Y'all get back to the boat. Scrundo goes and falls asleep. What's the rest of y'all want to do?
I throw a compass in the air. Just in the air.
I want to talk to Jovianne about what the plan is, because I don't know, brother.
That doesn't cure poison.
Well, now we're dead.
Oh, yeah.
You already rode for like 30.
Oh, wait, you rode for 30 minutes while you were poisoned?
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
hilarious.
Luckily, we didn't get any survival. But
That's really good.
Yeah.
That's really funny. I'm glad we made the guy who was literally poisoned to do it.
Yeah.
Because we were too stubborn.
so what's...
I would say go back to Manta Ray Bay.
Well, not only that, we kind of fucked it up.
You're sleeping with rats. You're not part of this conversation.
My rats speak for me. You see a bunch of rats clacking their teeth together, making the same noise as my voice.
No, the rats just move around like a mattress under him, so he goes all along the ship.
Yeah. I'm on a fucking, like, what is that thing that they put? A dolly? Is that what goes under cars in, like, car shops? Adam, you
I don't know.
No, it's not a dolly. It's a... I was going to say it's more like a trundle on a bed.
Yeah, it's like a trundle bed. I just roll around, but it's a bunch of rats carrying me on their stubby legs.
I don't like that.
I don't like that either.
Well, that's what happens when you guys are on my ship.
Significantly better.
No, I'm way better than those guys. Because I'm the sum of their parts.
So...
Yeah, I only liked half of them.
Oh, sounds like a personal problem. Get over yourself. And I crawl away with my rat bed.
You just hear scurrying and squeaks.
This goblin is very rude.
Jacques, I think we should find a way back to Manta Ray Bay. Go.
You guys are both...
I'm down with that. I mean, you've been rolling.
Yep. All right.
By the way, as night falls, everyone is presented with a bed of rats. They just all scurry over to you and make a bed shape.
I'm not sleeping
I
there.
don't sleep the entire night because I have fucking rats crawling all over me. So I can't sleep.
Phantom rats.
I'm going to be navigating the ship
I
back
was called
towards
the
Manta Ray
Rat
Bay,
Whisperer.
but I'm going to anchor way off.
Alright, give me a survival check with the ship stats to...
Oh shit, hold on, let me pull up ship stats again. It's been a minute since I've had to need ship stats. I think we have a -1 to survival, if I'm not mistaken.
Are we gonna let these guys know?
Hold on, I don't remember how to spell sloop.
SLOOP.
It's not in this text for some reason. What the fuck? I'll just pull up sloop stats. You guys talk amongst yourself for a minute.
I am sleeping. We're gonna be sleeping in that tall.
The crow's nest?
Yeah, crow's nest. The tall thing.
It's been a few weeks since all the pirate terms.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have Marcel hanging out with Rupert. So that's some
Marcel.
friends.
You said survival? Survival.
I'm gonna have Rupert hanging out with you. So if like it's time to go, you just like pat him on the butt.
Word.
We rolled a 14 survival on the boat, by the way. There's a +0 to survival on the boat.
It's a little bit rocky since you are sailing throughout the night, so the waves are a little bit choppy.
When you
can't-
guys wake up, by the way, you see the person steering the ship is a column of rats who have formed a rat hand. But I thought you guys had to sleep. This is through the night.
No, I said I was good.
All night? Okay, sorry. Continue then.
Jovianne steering the ship. It's a sort of choppy, rough night. You can't see much in front of you, but you hear like the waves crashing against the side of the ship and the silence of the vast ocean. As you are continuing in the journey, as daylight comes sort of over the horizon, you see Manta Ray Bay peeking up miles in the distance.
Hey, aren't we not allowed there? I say as I stand up from my rat bed and I'm not wearing anything but goblin underwear, which is just Heady Whitey's. And then the rats come over and put all my clothes on me as I'm walking towards you.
That is fucking weird.
No, it's not. I've lived here my whole life. All the rats know me by name.
This ship is not allowed there.
Yeah.
You, the cap, probably are.
No one knows me there. Not Scrundo.
Well, good luck with that. It's your ship.
About that. We're not going to bring my ship there. I know you got a boat. I know it can be big.
my boat.
You're
I
right.
don't trust homie over here.
You're right. It's your boat. You don't trust him now, when we're not around the big snake guys.
He might find a way.
Let me tell you something. I know a bit about what he's talking to and what he's been dealing with. We don't have to worry about it right here. He has to have a conduit on the real world. We're fine where we are, so long as we don't go back to any of those caves. And I look over at Hoppity. We should be fine.
Give me the rest of the map.
These?
Yes.
Why?
Because
You have the last one, right? Because we didn't see it down there. That was the first thing I was looking for when we went down there. That and all your wolves. So, what's in it for me if I give you the map pieces?
You have a ship that can go into Manta Ray Bay.
No, I don't.
I have a ship that can go to Bay.
You're right, you do.
You give me those map pieces.
I'll give you a map piece. And we'll talk about the last two.
No, absolutely not. This is how you get past.
Yeah, and I need crewmates, because as you can see, my ship isn't exactly what it needs to be.
That's unfortunate.
You're right, it is. It's unfortunate for the people who are on it, too. As I say that, I snap my fingers. My rat swarm starts scurrying around your feet.
I'm gonna summon 8 wolves.
All right.
How close are we to the side of the ship?
Everyone roll initiative.
I didn't answer my question, Liam.
I will answer it after you guys roll initiative.
14.
Also a 14. What's your dex mod?
16.
Plus 3, so that's
17? Oh, you rolled a 14?
I rolled a 14.
Okay, cool. Never mind. Then I have a 14. I already added my mod. So you have a 17.
Yeah, a 17.
5.
Hoppity's still in his piss trough downstairs.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Listen, maybe we don't need to have hotheads prevail, because I don't want to deal with your wolves, but at the same time, I'll just throw you off the ship.
I got a fucking ship, dude. I'm not worried about it.
You're right.
I got a 6.
Yeah, I got you.
Have I heard, by the way, any of the words that Jovianne has said to trigger the boat? Even once, as any of my alternate personalities?
Yeah, you've heard like the language.
I've heard the words then, right? Even if I don't understand them?
Technically, yeah.
You don't have
You're right, I don't, but I have the word for the boat. You're right.
and I have 8 wolves.
You're right.
Jovianne's up first in the initiative. What does Jovianne want to do?
I'm gonna jump off the boat, water walk, and
Alright.
I'm going walk.
Damn.
All right, you cast Water Walk and Jump. It is about 15 feet. So let
As
me
soon as
roll.
I hit the end of that, I'm gonna throw out my boat, say my word, jump on, start rowing.
All right.
You're leaving your
Take
brother
6 points of-
behind.
you take 6 points of falling damage because it is concrete when you cast Water Walk.
That is how it works. It does hurt.
And you get 30 feet. Start walking. Jacques, you are next.
Can I try to steal the map off him? Map pieces off him?
Yeah. Give me.
You're in the crow's nest, right?
I'm down now.
The
Yeah.
initiative just started. I thought that this was first thing in the morning.
I was assuming like after that happened, everyone sort of like came down.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. Oh yeah, I just was asking. I didn't know how it worked yet.
Jacques, give me a sleight of hand, and
Perception.
Strungo, yeah, give me a perception.
16.
19.
Okay.
Jacques goes to try to steal the pieces of map, and Strungo,
Can I counter steal?
no, you are next.
Yeah, I'm gonna shrug my shoulders, use my movement to jump off.
Right. You jump off, hitting the water, taking.
I died.
It's-
I don't have water block on me.
Yeah, I know. It's still.
You still.
It
You don't.
still. It still hurts.
I'm still 15 feet from a cliff and did not take damage.
I'm about to have it. This is
Oh,
water.
okay, fair enough. I didn't take any damage, Liam.
That is 7 half to 3.
I meant in real life, though, not in D&D.
I've jumped off high things and still it hurt
It doesn't hurt, like,
that bad. That's why I halved it.
it doesn't hurt really. It stings a little.
Strungo, Jovianne jumped off. Jacques just jumped
How far
off.
away is Jovianne?
She's about 30 feet.
Cool. I pull out my decanter of endless water, and I yell geyser, and I fly towards the boat.
I'm gonna ready for this for me. I'm gonna stab.
It's not your turn yet. Yeah, you start flying towards the boat.
Man, we really are cutthroat pirates on this boat. Everyone but Hoppity is already ready to throw hands as soon as one thing happens.
Hoppity, where are you up
Following
to?
my sister.
I'm stretching out of my piss trough.
Give me an acrobatics check to see how good the stretch is.
to acrobatic.
Yeah.
11.
11. Pretty decent stretch. A few of your frog bones sort of pop and crack.
Can I do a flavor thing since he's the last one on the boat with him?
Sure.
So you see a giant pair of rat hands, a column of rats forming hands, bring you a cup of tea and a plate of biscuits.
Oh, how nice. Why, thank you, Sally.
Squeak, squeak, squeakity, squeak, squeak.
Squeak, 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 squeak.
Ah, squeak, squeak. Anyways, continue.
It is back up to Jovianne. You see a goblin is geyser charging at you at a rapid rate.
I'm just gonna have my trident ready. If he lands in this boat, stab.
All right. Jovianne readies an action. In readying an action, you only ready that action, so you would lose a bonus action in movement if you don't use it. So if there's anything you want to use a movement or bonus action for.
I mean, if I can keep rowing, that'll.
Okay. That would be an action. You ready up your trident in case he gets on the boat. Jacques?
Well, hold up. If I start rowing, by the time he reaches me, would I be even further away?
I want to
'Cause he can
fucking
only go
dolphin
30.
jump after you with this geyser. I swear to God.
If you use your time rowing, you will.
Like, if I'm, like...
You would be like, I would be
It's
on
fine.
your heels because I move 30 feet a second. Like with my thing,
Like,
it goes
have
30
full
feet.
Person on Scrundo.
But you have
One
to
second.
redo it every single time.
No, I don't. If I don't close it up, it keeps going. I'd
Yeah,
have to
only
close
goes 30
it.
feet.
Well,
Yeah, so you'd have to undo it.
No.
You would drop.
No, I have to close it to undo it. I don't have to close it.
So he's
It
going-
creates a 30-foot geyser, but it keeps making that geyser until I dispel the spell.
Then it's not a 30-foot geyser.
Yeah, it is.
30 foot per round.
Yeah, so it stops.
It stops 30 feet, so I pointed at the water like, goddamn, I'm a speedboat. I'm gonna ski at you with a fucking decanter of endless water pointing behind me. I am my own speedboat, goddammit. I also only weigh like 30 pounds, so I could definitely do that.
Did you spend your turn rowing, Jovianne?
Or did you want to ready an action to stab me? Because when my turn comes around, I have a really bad but really funny idea.
Gust of wind towards the being.
I have a plan for that as well.
Would say yes. So basically, if you use gust of wind, it will push him back that many feet. How many feet is that?
I have a plan for this. Don't worry. Wind doesn't push underwater, does it?
Yes, it can.
But this is just a gust of wind, not a strong gust of wind, correct?
I mean, it would.
Because it only
Depend-
does what, like 15 feet
It
or
like
something like that?
it's like 10, 15 feet in a cone.
So if I were
So
to
depending
dive
where the cone was-
underwater with my decanter pushing me down and then resurface, would that work?
The range is a 60-foot line.
60-foot line.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just veer off the line.
All right. So you start casting gust of wind at
Scrundo.
Strongo. Is that the rest of your turn?
So,
Jacques, you're up.
Um,
You saw the goblin was speeding towards Jovianne, then got pushed back a little bit as you hear a giant whoosh of wind go through.
Alright, I'm going to use the rest of my movement without getting used to the boat.
Oh, it's also 10 feet wide.
Okay.
we can still veer off of it. Or I could do what I was going to do, which is just dive underwater and shoot right back up. past it.
She's still rowing, so you would be sort of on the heels of the boat. If you used a dash action, I guess you would get on the boat.
Oh, I'm just gonna try it. I'm gonna cast Hold Person on Scrundo. It's an 11 wisdom check to pass.
Oh,
Super low, see?
okay. I rolled a 15.
Okay, oh,
Don't know what I can do.
yeah. Alright, I'm just swimming.
All right, you swim 35 feet towards the boat that is rowing away. After that, Scrundo.
My turn?
Yes.
So I'm going to point the canister of endless water towards the air to propel me underwater, and I'm going to point it back down to propel me up and towards the surface directly under the boat. I'm trying to touch the boat.
Give me an athletics check to realign the thing underwater because you have a lot of forces working against you.
Can you stop it and restart it? Like, change direction?
Yeah, like I
Yeah.
can stop it, right?
Yeah.
Then I'll just do that. I'll just cork it and then uncork it to launch me up after I'm already underwater.
Okay.
So then I want to fly up into the bottom of the boat. Can I hit the boat from that distance right now?
If you're flying up into the bottom of the boat, that implies that you're under.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I went
And
underwater.
If I sent a 60-foot gust of wind towards you,
Yeah, what I
that
did
would
is
push you back.
Yeah, but what I did is I went directly under the water as soon as I got hit by the wind. I just
Uh,
dove down.
But you'd still be pushed further back, so you're not under the boat
I
at all.
had 35.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just chasing after her then from underwater at this point.
All right. You're chasing underwater. Is that
Hoppity,
it?
it's your turn, right?
Hoppity, what are you doing on the boat while all this is unfolding?
Sally has set up a table with more tea. If you would like to sit with all the Sallys at the tea table.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, okay. The Sallys present you a bunch of cheese danishes and some really nice tea with some really nice goblin sugar, which is like regular sugar, but it's kind of got a little more fattiness to it almost. It's really weird. Like,
Okay.
you shouldn't expect sugar to have lumps of fat in it, but it's, like, surprisingly not bad. Oh, and now all the Sallys are bringing you a captain's hat. But, like like the Love Boat captain. You know, like a traditional old white captain's hat with the anchor on the front and everything.
Nice.
Hugh Hefner.
Yeah, so Hugh Hefner hat. Thank you.
All right.
Are they also putting on a performance?
No, they're squeaking. Part of the ship, part of the crew, part of the ship, part of the crew.
One of us. One of us.
Yeah, they're trying to indoctrinate you because all of the other life forms have left the boat.
Back up to Jovianne.
Pretty sure my boat came
How
from
far
the
away is
astral.
the Becca's?
35 feet.
You do what you gotta do.
I forgot I have a chain hook. You enjoying time with Sally
Yeah.
and all of her sisters, Sally,
Yeah.
All right. You row
do a
another
back row.
30 feet.
out of rats.
After that, Jacques, you're up. The boat moved another 30 feet.
Can I see Scrundo?
Give me a perception check with disadvantage since you'll be looking underwater.
How far away was Scrundo be since he got hit with that?
60 feet. 60 feet minus 30.
With disadvantage, I got a
So
15.
30 feet.
He's basically under Jacques.
With disadvantage, I got a 15.
All right,
Would
15.
I roll a stealth?
I would say no because
Would it be passive stealth, so like a 10 plus stealth mod?
no, because bubbles are coming up from the guys that are under.
I just feel like if
Fair.
I was already 30 feet away when he did.
Well, my thing
the
instantly
geyser-
launches me 30 feet anyway, so I would have been about 30 feet close
Yeah,
to you.
so you would have been close to me anyways, and then I hit gust of wind, so that would have pushed you back
60
already
feet.
30.
So like into
And
the
then
into the
30
boat.
Feet past that.
No, because the boat would stop it. I'd be thrown into the boat, I'd imagine, right? That
Yeah.
sounds about right. So I'd still only have been 30 feet away, and I would have gone 30 feet again underwater with my geyser.
Yeah.
It'd help if we had a map, but I don't think anyone was prepared for this.
No. So
I can see him.
yes, you can see him with a 15.
Alright, bonus action, I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on him, so I have advantage tracking him.
All right.
And then I am going to use the dash action to get onto the boat.
All right. You start swimming Olympic style, and you pop up onto the boat with Jovianne, who is rowing super heavily and in a hurried pace.
I'm here and I've got my eyes on him.
Good.
Uh,
Thank you, brother.
After that,
Scrundo.
Scrundo.
I can't say that for some
Say scrun,
Scrundo.
scrundo.
I don't know why that was so hard for me. Scrundo.
Yes.
You are up.
Scrundo continues to plow his way through the underwater.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And then, does that count as my movement?
Yes.
Because I'm not really using the decanter right now. I'm just kind of holding onto it, letting it push me.
I would say that's still your movement in action.
It is my action.
Action or movement, it is your choice. You're
Okay,
losing one of them.
I'm gonna use it as my movement, and then I'm gonna throw one of my chain hooks at the boat. How far away is the boat?
If you went 30 feet under the water, it's 30 feet.
Cool. I believe I have range on chain hooks. I don't remember exactly.
You're up to 15 feet in range for chain hooks.
Up to 15 feet?
Yes.
I have 2. And I hook one to the other one.
Not while holding the water flask.
That doesn't.
Damn it. Can I tie a rope to it?
That still doesn't make sense.
It's heavy and you're in water, it'll sink.
Not my rope. I mean, hold on to the chain end, like to the part where I would hold on to, right? Could I tie a rope to that?
It isn't stiff, so it's not going to stick out, or it's going to be limp.
No, no,
throughout
no.
it.
I get that. I'm just
The
asking.
same concept as doing like another chain hook on the chain.
No, I get that. I'm just asking. You guys don't know what I'm about to do. This is just my thought process on the thing. Could I tie a rope to my chain hook, effectively making it a longer reach?
You could, but also you are underwater.
No, I know.
Okay.
Can I do it though?
You could add it for more reach.
As a bonus action. I'll use my bonus action to tie it.
Alright.
You need 2 hands for that?
Yeah.
I have it
Also,
strapped
what
to my
do?
belt.
The only place you're really going to tie it is going to be at the end of it.
I know.
It's a rope, so when it propels, the rope's going to come this way.
I know.
So that's not going to do anything
No.
to adding range to it.
I know. Don't worry. I have a plan. After I tie my rope to it, I'm going to surface with my decanter, and I'm going to plug my decanter.
Plugging is an action.
Okay, then I'm just going to surface. I'm going to go after them still with my decanter.
Okay.
So I'm just basically standing there after coming up out of the surface of the water. I have a plan. You guys are just not expecting it. And
All
that's
right.
the best kind of plan.
To tie it one-handed, give me a sleight of hand check.
Child's play. That is a sleight of hand dex, so that is a 19.
All right, you decently tied.
Child's play.
All right, you decently tie it. After that, hop.
All right.
All the Sallys have become a bathrobe and a pair of slippers for you, and you don't even have to walk wearing these slippers. They carry you on their own.
So they carry me to top deck so I can see what's going on. Because I don't hear anything other than the Sallies.
You hear
100 way or something at this point.
About that.
you hear all the other Sallies below deck suddenly grab oars, shove them into the water, and start rowing.
No, because what's crazy is they just see me vanish into smoke and I end up on Jovianne's boat with Dimension Door.
Let's go! Dimension door, baby!
And I just appear and I'm like, so, what y'all doing?
It's my turn again, right? I'm casting Thunder Wave.
about.
You forgot about his cloak of Dimension door?
Yeah.
I didn't. I just didn't want him involved yet.
Yeah. Hop instantly appears on Jovianne's foldable ship, and Jovianne is back up to your turn.
By the way, when I came up out of the water, it was like David Hasselhoff from the SpongeBob movie. He just started to slowly rise up out of the water.
I'm casting Thunder Wave.
Whoa!
All right. Everyone within the 30-foot queue. So Jacques and Hop, give me Constitution saving throws.
Wait, how big is the small boat?
Like dinghy.
Could you... Oh, yeah, never mind. Actually, that works. I was going to say she would just focus it on...
Yeah, I got a bad one too.
What's
my fifth now.
what's your spell saving
Awesome.
throw?
What would that be?
The spell save DC.
DC
It
16.
doesn't matter.
16.
We both got one.
No, I got a 5.
Oh,
But I thought, yeah.
I got a 4.
As Jovianne claps her hands together, roll damage, Jovianne.
It's fine. I'm not mad at you. I swear.
I'm just trying to figure out what's going on, man.
Oh no, they blasted his robe off!
Not the
They
Sallies.
killed all the Sallies!
2d8. So that is 7.
15 points of damage goes to Hoppity, 20 feet.
10 feet away.
10 feet. Jacques and Hoppity are pushed immediately out of the boat from the massive thunder wave. You hear a booming clap and ripples come out from the foldable boat, and you see two bodies fly off in either direction. Is that
I
it for
also want to yell towards the goblin. Fuck you.
Fuck you! Come again!
Is that it for your turn?
Yep.
All right, Jacques, you're up. You have been thrown 10 feet off of the boat.
I zoom past him and go, Jacques, you're gonna let your sister do that to you?
Not your turn yet.
That's free action, baby!
I'm going to use my movement to get back onto the boat. I'm gonna look at Jovianne. It's like, what do you want me to do? Help you row or start shooting? Or
I'm gonna row.
not shooting, but I'm ready. I can get my guns ready if they move closer. What do you want?
If that goblin comes by with that decanter, shoot the decanter.
Okay, actually,
It's magical
part
class.
of my subclass.
How does that work?
Is things magical too?
Part of my subclass, I have an ability that I haven't used yet. They're called trick shots, and I can use.
Hell yeah,
No.
boy, let's go!
No, I can't swim!
Let me look it up real quick so I don't get it wrong.
All right.
Fuck, I got it.
By the way, my idea is I'm going to close my decanter. I'm going to put the chain and the hook part into the neck of the bottle, and then I'm going to yell fountain as it yeets fucking projectile at y'all, and I hold on to the rope.
Jesus Christ.
So I go fucking fly.
You'd have to rip the whole thing out of the.
No, you just have to say the word to actually make the water come out. You have to put it back in to stop the water. I know how decanter works because it's my favorite magic item.
What book is it from?
It's Tell Me Heroes.
It's my favorite magic item after
How do you know?
this campaign specifically. Because holy fuck, I did not realize you could make a cone of water come out of it.
Manipulate object. You can fire a round from your gun to manipulate an object at a distance up to the maximum range of your firearm. This allows you to take the use an object action from distance, though your action is limited to things that can be done with the impact of the bullet, such as punching a button, moving a lever, severing a rope, or similar actions.
So you could technically cork it with your bullet.
I mean,
Would it
if
magically
you
stop the
shot-
water?
If you.
It's a magic
shot
item.
A bottle of any sorts, it would.
Well, it's a magical glass item, so magic items are typically harder to destroy for some reason. I think it's because of the magic. I don't really get it, because things that shouldn't work do work with magic items too. So,
And I have an AC on it.
well, yeah, no, I get that it has an armor class, but
And HP.
yeah, that makes sense.
I have it all here.
Just magic items are weird,
Yeah.
because I know you can put a hole in a cloak and it still does its thing.
You can cork it or try to break it or do whatever you want with your bullets.
If I use Uncanny Dodge, would that work on an item that's equipped to me?
Uncanny Dodge is only a...
Attacks I can see.
Yes.
So I can Uncanny Dodge it. It removes damage that would be dealt to me by half. So could I uncanny dodge into it to take the full damage?
I
But
would.
an
I
object
would.
can't use.
I would say
But it's
if
attached to me.
I would say if Jacques is trying to break it, I would say that's a called shot. So that would be
At a -5. That's how called shots work.
disadvantage.
Oh, it's disadvantage? I thought it was.
It's
Oh, no, I'm thinking of sharpshooter.
Yeah. So called shot would be at disadvantage since you're aiming at a point.
Okay, but what if I just use my class feature? That's not a cold shot. That's
Yes, that is an object interaction.
so I'll try to cork it.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
shoot into the 30-foot tall geyser
Hey,
and
class
see if it
feature.
works, baby.
Just like you can perfectly replicate voices, I can shoot shit really good.
That's fair. That's what I plan on doing when I get over to this boat.
It's,
You only have to know the word to make it tiny.
19.
Yeah, dude. I don't know the word,
19.
but I know the words that
Only-
you've said.
We agreed you only know how to open the tiny.
Does it also fold? Because I think it's just a word is used to
There's a
unfold
different
a
word
boat.
for every action I can do with the boat.
Huh. I thought it was just a single one for
Nope.
folding boat.
Nope. Jacques
We'll make
fires.
it a tiny boat again.
Jacques
Tiny boat
fires
already.
a round from his pistol and it goes through the stream of the geyser and immediately corks
Doom.
the flask.
Fuck.
He strung
Scrundo. Scrundo.
S Goblin S
Yes, Goblin S.
immediately as the decanter is corked starts falling out of the water, falling out of the sky to the water.
For my second attack, I just want to shoot into the air after spinning my revolver.
So you just fire a shot?
Yeah,
Nice.
fired in the air, celebratory shot.
Give me a roll to hit.
Bullet's gonna go.
16.
You hit a bird.
You see a seagull flies out, like immediately drops into the folding boat.
I catch it in midair with my teeth.
No, you're far away.
Start out good.
After that, Goblin S.
Cool. So it just corked it, right?
Yes, technically.
If I yell geyser, would it just shoot the bullet away from the opening?
Technically, yes.
Cool. I point the decanter of endless water at the boat,
Give me,
and I yell geyser.
give me a ranged attack with disadvantage on. Are you shooting it in willy-nilly or at a person?
Oh, I'm shooting it specifically to try and put a hole in the bottom of the boat.
That would be at a weird angle.
I was following him to there.
Yeah, give me with disadvantage.
So my lowest roll was actually an 11, but with range, so that's +2, so 13. What's the boat's AC?
I'm looking it up right now.
That was my regular action to attack. I'm gonna use bonus action to do something else.
It doesn't really have any AC or ED.
If it's wood, AC should be 10. That is true.
Yeah,
It would be
that's
harder to
right.
destroy.
Wow.
I'm trying to put a hole in it. I'm not trying to destroy it. When I say destroy,
No, that's
if you break a magic item, it's really hard, but you can crack and shit magic items. That's what I'm saying.
I'm going to.
That's breaking.
I'm
No,
going
no,
to
because
give
they
it.
still do the magical effect, even if you put like a hole or something. Because you can put a hole in a cloak, it'll still do its magical effect. That's what I'm saying.
Well, then a magical boat should still float.
I'm
Yeah.
going to
I
give.
guess that's fair.
I'm going
But
to
its
give.
magical property is folding.
Well,
I'm going to
It's
give.
only a box that turns into a boat float.
I'm going to
Breaking
give.
a box would be hard. With a singular bullet.
Okay, so like no.
I'm going to give the AC for the folding boat the same as stone, basically.
Okay.
17.
17? Okay, so I did a 13. No damage. You guys are good. So anyway, now, for my bonus action, I shoved the chain hook into the neck of my decanter of endless water, and I yelled geyser, and I fire it towards the boat.
You yelled geyser beforehand to shoot the bullet.
Correct.
It would be an action to cap it.
Fuck, you're right. Can't bonus action cap it. I want to use my bonus action to give Hoppity on advantage on whatever the hell he wants to
He's
do.
so far away though.
30 feet. Well, how far away was he when he got knocked off the boat? Because I was...
Because
He got pushed 10 feet off the boat. They
Yeah,
went.
I'm close to the boat.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
he's
yeah.
closer to the boat.
To their boat?
Yeah,
How far away am I from them?
I'd want to say about 40 feet.
About 40 feet. I can't swim. I don't have a swim speed. I yell for my sallies to row the boat over here?
Give me a
Animal handling?
with disadvantage because how far you are.
Oh, well, that's a 4 plus 3, making it a 7.
As you hit the water and start yelling for your sallies, the water is sort of gargling your screams.
Well, I guess I'm dying again, guys.
After
wouldn't
that,
that be some shit?
I don't care.
Hoppy, it looks like your friend's having some trouble back there.
No, Hoppity. Get him for me. And I slowly sink into the water and do a Terminator thumbs up.
Hoppity, you're up.
Do it for the sallies.
I'm gonna cast Crown of Madness on Jovianne.
All right. What's the wisdom save on that?
Beat a 13 wisdom?
Yeah.
Yeah, wisdom save.
Or you were mad?
11.
11.
You are now mad.
What does Crown of Madness do?
While the target is charmed, this way a twisted crown of jagged iron appears on its head and a madness glows in its eyes. The charmed target must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose.
Choose Jacques.
The target can act normally on its turn if you choose no creature or if none are within its reach.
Choose Jacques.
Yeah, I'm choosing Jacques.
Jovianne, you feel sort of metallic spikes sort of sink into your skull as each pain is driving you crazier and crazier by the second. After that, it's back up to your turn, Jovianne.
Don't fuck with goblins. Don't fuck with goblins. Don't fuck with goblins.
Yep, with your trident.
Don't fuck with goblins.
Also, isn't it?
That is a 2. Jovianne, as...
How long does that last?
Until he drops it, or until I think.
Up to 1 minute.
Yeah.
Can't you do a roll against it each time?
What does this say?
Is this a charmed effect?
On your subsequent turns, you must use your action to maintain control over the target
Also,
or the
the
spell.
target can make a wisdom save at the end of each of its turns.
You can make a wisdom save again at the end of your turn.
Yeah, so after you attack, you can make a wisdom save to try to get out of Crown of Madness. It's 21.
Okay.
You immediately stab
Damn
into Jacques, sort of cutting a little bit of his leather.
Even if it's a 2?
Huh?
I rolled a 2 to attack.
Yeah, I wasn't done talking.
You nicked him just a little bit, and then you break his
You
stuff.
cut into his leather jacket, then realize like it's your brother, and immediately snap out of it.
You didn't do any damage to him. You just fucked up his coat. You're fine.
I didn't even notice.
Jacques, you're up.
Part of the ship, part of the crew.
What do I do, Jovianne? I don't really want to hurt the frogman, but I mean, he's.
Oh, well, you're fine hurting goblins, huh?
I didn't hurt you, technically.
Your sister did.
I tapped your bottle and.
I'm drowning.
You can't swim. I didn't know that.
You heard me say that yesterday.
I mean, we can start rowing and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's the most peaceful option. But I mean, we've been trying to get out of here, and they continue.
Part of the ship,
for
part
no
of the crew.
reason.
Part of the
What do I
ship,
do?
part of the crew.
What do I do? Tell me.
Row, or you can shoot.
Let's start rowing. Alright.
Jacques,
Let's
start.
another day.
Jacques starts rowing. Are you using your full turn for that?
Yeah.
Jacques gets 60 feet.
I'll get y'all eventually.
Make you like a wonderful.
Yes, because I'm sinking. Rapidly sinking. I am a hammer.
Strungo, give me-
Like 7 feet away.
It's
give
only
me,
been 6 seconds since I went underwater.
Yeah.
I don't need to make a con save.
give me an athletics check to try to
Swim?
flail and keep yourself above water.
3.
3. You are flailing around rapidly, and as you are
You're
flailing,
just sinking deeper.
yeah, you're pulling yourself deeper under there. You're your own
It
undertow.
was my turn though, right? Like that was just the beginning of my
Yeah.
turn? Okay. I'm gonna uncap my bottle again, and I'm gonna say geyser. And I'm not going towards Jovianne and Jacques. I'm going towards Hoppity. I'm gonna hook Hoppity in my arm. I'm going to float back to my boat with the geyser.
All right. In 30 feet, you can get.
As
to
I move
Hoppity.
away, you hear this my free action as I scream, "I'll get you eventually. Sally will find you."
And with
In the distance, you see a boat being rowed, even though there's no one in there, and it's just my boat, and it's a bunch of Sally's fishing oars in the water.
with that, is that it for your turn?
Yes.
Hoppity, you have been picked up by.
For Sally.
What do you want to do for your turn? They are about 60 feet away. Well, a little more than 90 feet away.
How far is the boat? Because I just told them to row, basically.
About 120 feet behind you.
That's a lot of distance for you to travel.
With the decanter, it is. But the moldy cheese will come, and I'll send a scout of rats throughout all the cities to find you. I am the rat. I didn't want to be an evil person this playthrough, but it just kind of happened.
Can I cast Hunger of Hadar?
What's that?
It says its range is 150 feet, and it's a 20-foot radius sphere of darkness and cold.
Yeah, technically you could.
A bubble of darkness appears around you. Yay! I love having a warlock friend.
As he casts Hunger of Hadar,
2d6.
a giant bubble of darkness appears right by Jacques and Jovianne. Do they take the cold damage immediately, and then once?
As soon as they enter the field, they will take cold damage and are blinded, if I'm not mistaken, right?
It's entering. Open a gateway to the stars, 21st radius spear.
Here, I'll take a look at it for you. Turn on a point within range. The voice filled with a cacophony of soft whispers and slurping noises that can be heard up to 30 feet away. No light or magical otherwise can illuminate the area. Any creature that starts its turn in the area takes 2d6 cold damage. Any creature that ends its turn in the area. So as soon as your turn starts, you will take the damage.
Okay. Is that it for you, Hoppity?
And that will be it.
All right, Jovianne, roll 2d6 cold damage.
Here.
As a reaction, I want to cast Absorb Health.
So you'll
Okay.
absorb the cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What level?
Uh,
All right. So you will absorb a d4 of it, I believe.
it's resistance to the damage type.
So then you take 4 because he rolled 8. So you take 8, he takes.
Yeah. Jovianne takes 8 points of cold damage. Jacques takes 4. Jovianne is back up to your turn. Yeah.
Yes. And y'all are in magical darkness?
Yeah.
Yeah, so no light.
What's the
spells.
range on it?
20 feet.
20 feet. Okay.
Keep growing.
But you guys can't see. It means you wouldn't know what direction to go. Even if you were going. That's how it always works in D&D combat.
Okay.
I would say with
listen,
it.
Listen,
Hey,
if we're
man.
just
It's a
rowing,
20-foot sphere.
Yeah, you know, you're
yeah,
rowing.
we're still
Once we
moving
get out
the
of the
exact
sphere, we're
same
gonna
way.
know.
But it's magical darkness. You can't see anything. Maybe when he was
Doesn't
rowing,
matter.
maybe
I
when
could-
y'all was
I
rowing
could
too
row
hard,
my
and you guys
goddamn
get pointed in the
eyes
wrong
closed, I'm
direction.
still rowing.
I know, but I'm just saying, what if someone rows a little too hard on one side, and then both of y'all end up pointing in a different direction? You go out the boat a different
There's-
way.
Doesn't matter.
There's
It's only 20
4
feet.
sets,
Yeah,
so
there's
it's
4.
2, 2, 2. So it's a
Oh, yeah,
partial.
you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're both rowing.
Still, you never know. Come on. Why are
It's a
you
good-
being so
it's a
upset?
good try.
Why are you
Right, but it's wrong. It's
why are you so
inaccurate.
upset, huh?
We're not
Inaccurate.
upset. Sounds like you're upset.
I'm not upset.
Um,
Liberty's getting real defensive. Staring at me like I just murdered her firstborn or something like that. I don't know what I did. Just saying. That's how it works whenever we fight enemies.
Anyways.
Jovianne, it is your turn.
Like cast fog cloud Saturdays, everyone doesn't know where the fuck they're going, so I feel like, it's only fair to ask.
I mean, technically, we would be rowing with our back to where we're going anyway,
That's
so we
true.
would have no clue where we're
That
going.
is true. I'll give
So.
you that one. Why are we all so mean? Why can't we just get along?
Because
started
the
between
frog
you
unleashed a fucking monster.
He unleashed one monster by accident.
enough.
He apologized.
It was
Oh,
just the
damn
armpit.
thing was unleashed.
It was just the armpit of a giant demon.
Irregardless.
All right, Jovianne, what do you want to
You're
do?
the one who
Give me
wanted
a
the
second, I'm
map.
trying to Google things.
All right.
You're the one who wanted a map. I just wanted to be sure that you weren't going to do something evil with it. I don't know your motivations either. You guys don't talk to us.
You killed Rupert.
I did not. When did I kill Rupert?
That's that.
Rupert fucking died.
He
Oh, now it's fucking on, my dude.
Rupert's
You just
fucking
couldn't-
Y'all
dead.
shouldn't
just
have left
killed
the
our
ship
pet.
and killed all the Sallies.
Part of the ship, part of the crew.
No, I think we're equal because y'all
You
done
killed some
Sallies.
Sallies. We killed Rupert. Actually, he killed Rupert. Technically, I haven't killed or hurt anyone yet.
2 hit points, man. Real tough guy.
Same hit. It's the same hit points as a child in D&D.
Well, hold on. You know that off the top of your head? How many kids were murdered before I got here?
No, I have the stats right here.
You just
AC of 8,
hold
HP
on.
of 2.
Time out. Why do you have the stats of a child pulled up?
We're gonna go beat up Johnny, and who's with Johnny?
Oh fuck! Are we gonna beat up Pablo?
I wasn't gonna beat up Pablo.
Yeah, you
But I
were.
mean, if he
Don't
jumped
lie.
in, he would have got hit.
Don't lie. You totally were gonna beat the shit out of that little dwarf kid. I would. He was an asshole.
You were gonna step bros those little kids. The movie Step Brothers when they beat the shit out of those 3rd graders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were gonna
Realistically, how many could you take?
How far away are they from me?
with a 4th grade boss coming every 10th wave.
Grab one by the legs and start fucking whirlwind it.
I would say they're
Show of power and fear.
they're
Team goes
about
on to assert dominance.
Hoppity and
Scrundo.
Scrundo are about, I want to say, like 80, 100 feet away.
I don't get how it's so hard for you
How
to
many?
say Scrundo.
80 to 100?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Control Water and I'm gonna shift the tides. Push.
Okay.
Well, we were going away anyways.
Good, you're further away.
All right. With them being pushed away and both of the parties splitting and going off into their own direction.
Oh no, we're
Jovianne-
still going after them. We're just getting back to the boat first.
I thought you said you already got back to the boat.
Did we?
No,
Yeah.
you had Hoppity in your
That's-
hand,
yeah,
and
that's-
next
that's
turn
what he
you were
was
going to
saying.
start heading back.
Oh, sorry. I thought we jump cut forward in time for a minute there.
Uh,
That time, okay? It's an illusion. So you guys made it back.
So yeah, basically,
Yep.
follow where I'm pushing out.
You push them back towards their ship. Is that it for your turn?
No, I want everything that's beyond my boat.
Yeah, okay.
Oh wow.
Every-
That's a
300
good
feet.
spell.
Everything.
Control water is a. Why was I using the decanter when you could have just pushed the boat along?
Get fucked. That's why.
It's just mean.
Get fucked.
It's just mean.
It's a leveled spell slot.
It's like 6th level,
Oh, is it really?
I think.
Well, Fuck, that's a big spell.
Yeah.
It seems like a waste of a spell for a goblin and a frog.
Jacques, you're up.
Rupert! I'm gonna start paddling and sharp.
Like,
Metaphorically
Hold up, have you seen
speaking.
the people? What is it like? Something where they like row with their feet actually.
oh yeah, I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about. Why?
Yeah. So he could be doing that.
Sharpening his gun.
Just thinking about Hoppity.
All right. Yeah.
Metaphorically sharp. How about that? So it's not.
No, I want to know how you sharpen them. Did you go from the inside of the barrel and like pull whetstone through?
Yeah, sure.
No, you fire square bullets.
You dechambered your gun, is what I'm hearing.
Yes, that's the joke, Liam. Come on, get with the program.
Smooth bore.
Yeah, it's a smooth bore. Now it has even less accuracy.
Yeah. Is that it for your turn, Jacques?
Are we out of the magical darkness?
Yes.
Can I see them?
Flipping the bird.
Yes.
Okay, then I don't want to take my action to row. I want to try to shoot at Hoppity.
All right. You should.
Build my monkey.
All right.
Hey,
Roll.
y'all shouldn't have, killed all the Sallies.
Part of the ship, part of the crew.
I have the sharpshooter
When do we
feat,
kill
so I
the
don't have
Sallies?
disadvantage at long
There
range.
were a
Yeah.
bathrobe of them on me. What do you mean?
Yeah.
You killed them
Yeah,
as soon as I
after-
got on the ship.
Yeah.
Does
When-
a 28 hit?
Hoppity? Yeah.
Yeah. What? That's a dumb question.
Since I'm holding Hoppity, can I uncanny dodge?
No.
Damn it.
13 damage.
Okay.
Just gonna yell out, just remember that. There's one where that came from.
Don't you have 2 shots?
Yeah, I don't want to kill him. I do want to.
The Sallies will feast on your corpse.
My character wants to kill him, so here we go.
Y'all are setting
Hey,
up.
not one. There you go.
Hey.
Shoot Jovianne.
Y'all are setting up a DPK. Why not go all the way
Shoots
through?
He shoots Rupert again.
Yeah, you shoot the corpse of Rupert, and his arm twitches a little bit.
That's fucked up. I do not do that.
PETA, if you want to come and fight me, I'll take you.
It was an 11 to hit.
You have to bring a bunch of chihuahuas and we'll fight with them.
Yeah.
11 wouldn't
By
it?
the way, I do not condone dog fighting, even in a joking sense. That was just a joke.
That's my 6th natural one.
Man, you really have bad luck today.
Yeah. Scrungo.
Scrundo.
Motherfucker.
Scrundo progresses to the boat. You can come back to us once we hit the boat.
Y'all progress to the boat. Hoppity, do you want to do anything as you're jetting back towards the boat?
You just plan with all that seething hatred you got from that bullet wound.
Also, is Hunger of a Dark concentration?
Yeah.
I mean, you're out of it already.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Leave it
You
there.
shot me after.
leave it there for you guys.
Wait, when you shot through the bubble of Hunger of the Dark, it's still a big black blob.
No, I'd say by how far they got, you could easily.
I know, I was just...
Also-
Hey man, I'm making arguments since we're all arguing here today.
I don't do anything.
All right.
Wait, you have Eldritch Blast, right?
I mean, I do.
What's the
Do you have Eldritch Sharpshooter? Where it becomes a 300
Well, my
foot
phone
range?
said I have Spell Sniper and
So it's
Eldritch.
600 feet.
I believe so.
And I'll look up Eldritch Blast for you.
Eldritch Blast is a D10.
I can get 2 of them. I think
Yeah, you
the
get
third
2.
one at level 10, I think.
Yeah, he gets 2. So you can shoot up to 600 feet with an Eldritch. Jesus fucking Christ.
Damn
Yeah.
right! Why do you think I told him about Eldritch Spear?
All right. Yeah, Hoppity, you want?
10 and an 8.
So 10 plus your spellcasting modifier, charisma. So 12. Does a 12 hit?
Who are you attack?
Okay.
Probably the guy who shot him.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't get hit, but you guys do see 2 Eldritch Blasts fly out. Or right past you.
All right. Is that it for your turn, Hop?
That'll be it.
Jovianne.
How far away are we from Mannery Bay?
Good bit of miles. Like,
You're gonna be rowing for days.
yeah, like 3,000 feet in a mile or something. Yeah.
I'm gonna use control water again to help propel us.
All right, you get propelled 300 feet,
So that's
like 400 something.
420.
We just look at
Plus
the move
now let's
speed of
add
the
in
suit.
another.
About that.
Move 55 water. Low motion sail speed 55 feet to 15. Oh, so 55 feet of real space is 15 feet per turn.
Mhm.
So in a turn, you can move
30.
110 feet.
Yeah.
I should have just chased you in the boat.
But you're not proficient.
Fuck, I didn't take.
I'm
With all the proficiencies I had, I didn't take
I'm
proficiency
proficient
in water vehicles.
I'm proficient in water vehicles. That's why I took the helm.
But the Sallys are proficient in water vehicles.
No, they're not.
They can row.
Yeah.
We already established they can row.
Doesn't mean they're good at it. I did control water to propel us.
Go off into the hazy darkness.
Of the bright morning sun.
The sun got in your eyes.
Yeah.
Seeing spots.
God damn it, my night vision.
And with them being 700 feet away, that is it for this episode of Stuck in a Dungeon.
Oh. Man, we really all just got into a brawl at the end there, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was gonna try to shoot Hoppity. So,
That's a really far distance away from all of us for us still to be fighting, though.
Yeah.
he's got the Eldritch stuff. I've got.
But only to 600 feet. You're
Yeah,
700
we're
feet away.
720.
If I can move 110 feet and around, if I roll good on my vehicle check.
But when I cast that, we're already there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It
No.
ended
Absolutely
like
not.
every other pirate, how it usually does.
Yeah, they all get mad at each other and fight to the death.
Yeah. Our links to our social medias will be in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you stay stuck.
I want to try. Hey, so you want to go release the rest of those Eldritch Beans now?
Yes.
What did the pirates say?